Today we're going to talk about the distance formula. Now let's recall that the coordinate system consists of a horizontal line known as the x-axis that intercepts at 0. Now, our plane consists of 4 quadrants, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, with the distance formula, you will be given 2 points and you will be asked to find the distance between both points. Your first point, which is the x1, y1, and your second point, which is your x2, y2. Now, when you are given these problems, you'll be asked to find the distance between point A and point B. Okay, so every point P on the xy plane may be assigned an ordered pair, AB, where A corresponds to the x-axis and B corresponds to the y. Now, I know you're going to be noticing this AB up here, and each point will be assigned AB, but it'll make sense once we actually start doing the problems. All right, let's jump into a problem, guys. Okay, guys, one last thing that I do want to mention is that the ordering of the x's and the y's doesn't matter. What I mean is that A can be assigned x1, y1, and so B would be assigned x2, y2, but A can also be assigned x2, y2, and B would then be assigned x1, y1. The ordering doesn't matter. So let me go ahead and explain. So, for example, in the first version, I'm going to assign A x1, y1. So B would be assigned our x2, y2. So let's just plug those in. x2 minus x1, so we have 5 minus negative 2. Squared, plus y2 minus y1, so 1 minus 6, squared. Now, rule number 4 tells us that anytime we subtract a negative number, that number now becomes a positive number. So, this negative 2 now becomes a positive 2. So now it's 5 plus 2, which is 7, squared. 1 minus 6 gives us a negative 5, squared. 7 squared gives us 49. And now, anytime that we square a negative number, we will get a positive number. So this negative 5 squared gives us 25. The last thing we do is we add this 49 plus 25, which gives us 74. Okay, so now I'm going to do the second version. What I mean with that is that now we are going to be assigning A our x2, y1, y2, and B will be assigned x1, y1. So let's go ahead and change this to x2, y2. And B is now our y1, x1, y1. So, x2 minus x1, we now have a negative 2, minus x1, which is 5, squared. y2 minus y1, so 6 minus 1. Gives us a negative 7 squared, plus 6 minus 1 is 5. just like our other version, any time that we square a negative number, we'll get a positive number. So negative 7 squared is a positive 49. And 5 squared is 25. Our final answer, 74. So go ahead and take a look. In this version, we assigned A, x1, y1, and B, x2, y2. In this other version, we assigned A, x2, y2, and B was assigned x1, y1. And see, we still got the same answer. Okay? Okay, so when you're taking your exam, say that you forget if point A is assigned x1, y1, or x2, y2, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you'll still get the same answer, okay? Remember, the ordering of the x's and y's doesn't matter, because we know that this spot, this placement right here is always our x's, and these are always our y's. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do one more example, that way you really get the hang of it. Okay, guys, let's do another problem. Say that you're asked to find the distance from point A, which is 3 and negative 1, to B, which is negative 2 and 4. Again, one of the first things that I like to do is label my x's and y's. x1, y1, x2, y2. And just let's plug them in. So we have the square root. x2 minus x1, it's negative 2, minus 3 squared, plus y2 minus y1, which is 4, minus negative 1 squared. Now, a negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Square. And as we know, our rule says that any time that we have a negative number and it's being subtracted, it turns into a positive number. So now this negative 1 is going to be added. So 4 plus 1 is 5 squared. And anytime that we square a negative number, we're going to get a positive number. So negative 5 squared is positive 25, plus 5 squared, 25. Our answer is the square root of 50. Alright guys, I hope that I was able to help you with the distance formula. Also, I'm going to be uploading another video with more examples. That way you really get the practice, and that way you could really get the hang of it. Alright, if I was able to help you, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.